If you communicate with 5 millionaires, you will be the sixth. Have you heard such a phrase? So, change your outlook and your environment and become the sixth with me.
Hello friends, let's get started with our trading. We'll start today with a balance of $100. We'll open trade on the minute time frame. All currency pairs with the most optional movement I have already picked up, and it remains only to pick our indicators. Let's do it! Today we have a strategy based on oscillator. So we pick MACD, ADX and two trend indicators Zig Zag and Fractal. To change, the visualization will be on Zig Zag. We will put a different color. We will not change the settings of ADX and we will not change them. We will leave them absolutely the same as they are. We will only change the visualization. Let's also go to the settings of the MACD indicator. We will change the periods 5, 10, more precisely 7 and 10. We leave such settings when trading on the minute time frame. Is the most optional trading option. And in general, I think we can begin. In the course of my trading, you will understand how to enter trades correctly, focusing on volumes, focusing on the trend movement, on candlesticks and on the chart itself to help today's zigzag and fractal. And accordingly, this correction and the price pullback. Let's get started and pick up the first currency pair. Here we will open a deal on the upside. I explain the principle of entry, highlighting the walking area. We are interested in this section of the movement. First look at the fractal indicators, and we see that after the update of the local maximum, we have a correction of the price updates the local point of the minimum, and accordingly the movement should go upwards. We see here on the MACD, we see the crossing of the sliding line. The sliding line, MACD, and the sliding signal line crossing from bottom to top tells us that the buy signal further. Here we see the good volumes shown earlier on the MACD histogram. So let's watch. This is the result of our trade. The movement we have very much gone upwards, all the same crossing of moving slides. Remember this moment and always get back from it. And the first deal we have no problem ends in plus. Let's change the amount of the value, put the maximum and continue our trade. Let's choose the next currency pair.
If you wanna get free real money to your trading account right now, in the description of this video I will leave a link to this trading platform, my friends. I trade here every day and I write a new promo that gives you real free money to the balance. You can use them for trading. It's best way for practice for beginners.
Here we are going to open a trade down. We are going to do it against the trend here. Because I am watching the MACD indicators and in general I realize that we still have a further pullback as we are here. We have seen a downward crossing of the slides. This is the same signal, but in the opposite direction. Yes, we see a local high point update. We see a new, yes, and accordingly you should be moving downwards after that. We see a very strong upward dynamics, so we need to move here, will be a good correction. As let's say here was earlier in general. I already understand that the deal we have closed again in the plus. The last seconds we have to finish. Let's watch the result. Yes! We have another trade closed in plus side. Change the amount of the trade value. Absolutely good signal we have here. We got the right signal. I think you already remember that you have to look at the crossover of the moving lines. Also on the volumes that were shown on the histogram. Now let's pick some other trade entry. Let's do that and pick up the following currency pair. Here we will open a deal on the upside. After a good price pullback, here we will open a deal on the advance. I think the trend will have to recover again after this candle which has gone into correction in general. Let's select the walking area, draw the trend line. According to the dynamics of the movement, we have a good touch point here after the pullback. And accordingly, that's why we open a deal here on the upside. We do not update the zigzag, accordingly the movement we still have to go up and update its new price maximum, the last seconds to the end of our trade. And the next trade we have again without problem closes in plus. Let's put the maximum also. And let's continue trading. We are waiting for the next currency pair. Today is very good and favorable volatility. So let's not stall and continue our trade. And here I will tell you that the deal we have to be open on the downside. Against the trend, here is a similar deal as was open on the last currency pair. Only we have already here with the upward dynamics. We also do not have an update on the zigzag here. So we should conclude that the dynamics of the movement is probably going to go down now in the next minute of the movement. And in general, we also see the crossing of moving MACD, a good volume shown on the histogram. And in general, ADX shows us weak trend dynamics. The moving on ADX is below value 26, respectively the dynamics should go down. And the last seconds of our trade as well. And once again the deal closes in plus without any problems. A similar deal, once again I say, as it was open on the last currency pair and in general showed excellent results. Let's open two trades for the amount of $1,200 and pick up the next currency pair. Here, two trades are open on the downside, also in the direction of the trend. We can see that we do not update the zigzag, but the fractal has updated its new high point, and accordingly, after these dynamics, I think the trend should continue to be downward. Moreover, we will now see the crossing of the moving MACD from top to bottom, and then we see very good volumes showed on the histogram. Uptrending volumes last we had, and also we see here a moving crossover from top to bottom on the ADX oscillator. So let's watch. Here what is the advantage of the opening that we have on this section of the movement is form the weak volatility. So opening in the direction of the trend based on the data from our oscillator is the key to success, and I have proved it to you now. The next trades are closing plus. Let's put a value of $1,000 and continue trading. Let's pick up the next currency pair. Two trades are open here on the upside in the direction of the trend dynamics. Let's highlight the working area. Look, what is the trick of these trades? We have a good resistance area. Here we have seen the price pullback, then the fractal update of our local minimum. The zigzag is not updated. Respectively, the dynamics of the movement should go upwards. We see the crossover should happen from top down or rather from the top up, and it actually happened here, and the price dynamics is going up. Opening on the trend is very good entry into the deal always, because the trend always helps every trader, and opening on the trend is always more likely to succeed than against it. So we have closed against the next trades to consolidate the result. I propose to open trades for the amount of $3,000. Let's choose the final currency pair and open the final trades. Three trades open here on the downside in the direction of the trend. Again, we are doing this. We have seen a top to bottom crossover here on the moving MACD. We have seen good volumes shown on earlier on the MACD histogram. Here we see a price high update, and accordingly after this pullback, I think should be moving down. Also, on the moving ADX, we are moving down again. minus moving average is going up, and ADX shows weak price movement. So here it is also better to open on the trend. Not quite a successful entry. When we opened the deal, we immediately candlestick gave us a small impulse up. Well, I think it will not prevent us to close the deal in the plus, as we have time to close the candle. That's right, and we close the trade in plus without any problems. Let's go ahead and open another trade for the amount of $6,000 to consolidate the best result. Today, as I said, very good market volatility, so why not? Let's go ahead and pick up the final currency pair.
If you wanna get free real money to your trading account right now, in the description of this video I will leave a link to this trading platform, my friends. I trade here every day and I write a new promo that gives you real free money to the balance. You can use them for trading. It's best way for practice for beginners.
Here we will open trade on the downside in the direction of the dynamics. We have already opened trades here. As I said, with the downward dynamics, we have weak volatility in this area of the movement. So it is better to always open on the trend here. Let's consolidate the previous trades open here. Let's note the crossing of the moving curves. Almost no volume is shown by the MACD. This is exactly what it says about the fact that the deal is better to open on the downside. We have a new local maximum for this area of movement. So here the deal is better to open on the downside. We have several seconds left before the end of our trades. As you can see, we are going to close in the plus. And without any problems, you see the dynamics of the character of the movement. And just like that, we have made more than $10,000 with just $100 on an absolutely simple strategy. Actually, I'm going to withdraw the money, of course. Let's get on with it. Choose teaser. 11,200 will be withdrawn. Not bad. Press continue. And our operation is successfully executed. This is such interesting trade today, guys, and very profitable. Thank you all for watching all this time. Give this video a like, write your comments, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget about Telegram channel. See you soon, guys. Bye bye.